most of the students love to do computers, but because they lack limbs, so they cannot do their computer studies, they go for the subjects that they don't love because of lack of limbs. But we decided to make the adapted mouse, in that they can operate the computer using their cheek, or even if they have 1 foot, they can operate it using that 1 foot. And also we made a project for the students with those with cerebral palsy, in that they can, because they have low degree motor control, they can operate the computer using an adapted Makey keyboard.
Start now. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jeff. I'm an on-air personality at Dal FM Radio. Today I'm meeting a very special team, and we are here at Joyland just to listen to a success story. And I think this story is going to motivate you if you're watching this live, maybe from wherever you're watching this video. Actually, we're in Kenya, and it's afternoon. It's afternoon now, depending on what time you're watching this video and where you're watching this video. So I welcome you to my YouTube channel. The channel is called My Cup Kenya. So today I'm meeting my two friends. My name is Jeff, and you?
My name is Chandi Tome.
Chandi Tome.
Yes.
Okay, and you?
Christobert O'Brien Haimbo.
And you have a microphone.
Okay.
So today we just want to listen to a success story. We came across a very success story, and we just want to listen to a lady whom, what happened to the lady, like story of a disabled student who happened to win even a trophy, and how did she come to that place. I think it's a story that is going to inspire somebody who is watching.
Yes.
So can we jump directly to go and listen to the story?
Yes.
Sawa.
Sure. So thank you. I'd like to introduce our good friend, Madam Angela, who has been very consistent in the last few months supporting students from Joyland Special School to develop products and solutions that have been exhibited at the Kenya Science and Education Fair. And I'm happy to say that through the months, seeing Madam Angela toil with support of the principal and the school staff, including the bazaar, we have seen the children grow from strength to strength, and we are happy to learn today that one of the teams proceeded to nationals and became number 1. So, Madam Angela, please tell us about this idea.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Angela Kimeu. I teach physics and maths in this school, Joyland Special Secondary. I've been in this school for around 5 years. Since I came in this school, I found these students were not with any idea about innovations and science. I started the club with a very low turnout, but with the time, the students started gaining morale in it, and they realized it's a good idea, because when we look at innovations, they are solving problems. We look at what are the problems within ourselves and how can we solve them. What can we use, which some of the materials we can be able to use around us, and we'll be able to solve those problems which we are there. That is where we started. We started developing projects with them. The students coming with ideas, and I as a teacher supporting them to do the innovations. We usually compete in different bodies. We compete in Kenya Science and Engineering Fair. In Kenya Science and Engineering Fair, you find we start from sub-county levels up to national levels. And I can testify that since I have come to this school, I've been moving up to nationals every year with these learners as they compete. And last year and this year, I've come with a trophy where they have won. Under the last year was under technology. This year was under physics and behavioral science. I'm really happy for these learners, because it is one of the ways which open their minds more to understand more about science, and to realize that they can be able to build their own ideas which can still help others here outside. And it has really motivated them to keep moving and keep doing their best. We find that if we look at one of projects which we had, it is talking about smart ignition, and it is solving a problem on motorbikes, where we find instead of using a key to put it on, we can be able to use a sense where it will use a fingerprint to be able to put it on. You have a fingerprint which is already programmed for that. We can also use password, and we were to develop it further, and we see whether we can also use the face recognition, in that we'll realize that there is no any motorbike which can be able to be stolen, because we want to minimize the theft on motor vehicles, on motorbikes, since it has been so rampant, especially even in this place. So that's one of projects which I've done. Despite all this, we find that it's a bit not very easy for us to do it, because we have few challenges anyway, especially even the most challenges are when we are going for competition. Like the schools which we go, they are regular schools. I don't compete special schools. We compete with the regular schools. And in regular schools, there are no modifications for these learners. So you'll find even getting toilets for them to use, it's a challenge. I cannot even get. But despite all those, these kids are really motivated to do their best. We'll find sometimes even there are schools where their categories will be put on the maybe upstairs, and there are no ramps like these ones to go up, and they have wheelchairs. But we just carry them until to that place, and at the end of the day, they still do their best and emerge winners. And I'm really happy for these kids, because they don't give up. They are ready to do it, and they are ready to show the world that they can be able to innovate and come up with new ideas which can solve problems in Kenya. Yes.
Thank you. We can hear from the team.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name, madam?
My name is Sonia Edna, and I'm in Form 3. I'm the treasurer in our club, Science Club. And this year we participated in Science Engineering Fair, where we started from the sub-county, which was taking place in our school, where we had 30 projects. The projects were good, yes, but the problem was the resources. Like, we made a project which was used to make biodiesel, but now the resources to make the biodiesel were not there. We also made a project that can help to reduce cholesterol in an egg, but the problem was that the time that it takes and the chemicals needed, we didn't have them. So we were not able to proceed to the next level with that project. But most of our project proceeded to the county, which we went to Obolo. And the next project, our projects, more of them proceeded to the regionals, where 2 of our projects also proceeded to the nationals. And we usually make projects, most of our projects are usually related to specialty, like those with special needs. Like, we made a project in that it's an adapted mouse for those who have limbless problems. In that, in our school, most of the students love to do computers, but because they lack limbs, so they cannot do their computer studies, they go for the subjects that they don't love because of lack of limbs. But we decided to make the adapted mouse, in that they can operate the computer using their cheek, or even if they have 1 foot, they can operate it using that 1 foot. And also we made a project for the students with those with cerebral palsy, in that they can, because they have low degree motor control, they can operate the computer using an adapted Makey keyboard, because when they try to type the keyboard, instead of typing C, they can type a V. But using this our project, it's fun because we make it using fruits. Any part of the fruit that they touch, write the correct letter that they wanted to write. So that improved, like most of the students in our school, we tested them with that Makey keyboard this year. And they were really happy, until some of them say that if they had joined this school and found that project here earlier, they would have done this our project. They would have done computer studies instead of going for either home science or arts. And that really motivated us to go with that our project to the next level. And when we went, we were the only special school. But despite of that, we are really encouraged to do our best, because some have some cannot walk to longer distances like her. But she did her best, and she emerged position 1 in her category of physics. And like me, I made a project in that I made a peculiar unit, in that 3 units can fit in a single room, so you don't need more things to make your room. So it was kind of motivating for those living in single rooms in the slums.
Oh, thank you. How about your friend?
My name is Consulate Akinyi. I'm in Form 3 in Science and Engineering Fair Club. The challenges that we face as girls is that girls we always need to be clean all the time. But maybe our time may be past when we are in science. The time is not there for us. So when we went, my project was smart ignition. As we were performing in county regions, my project was most innovative. Until to regionals, it was most innovative. Our school also became number 3 for us all the schools in Kisumu County. It was the best school with best projects in county. The challenges again that we faced is that when anyone come with a project that is more innovators to people, it bring more challenges to them. Maybe they understand it well, but when explaining it to judge may just put more question on it that may even make someone to give up on it. Okay, thank you.
Okay. How about you?
My name is Sharon Adiambo. I'm in Form 3 from Joyland Special School. I'm in Science and Engineering Club. The problems my teacher here go through, she's just one person who is guiding us in Science and Engineering Club. In Science and Engineering Club, we are very many, and the work there is very hard. How
many are you?
We are 30. In Science and Engineering Club, we are 30, and we only have one patron. Who is, yes. Okay. We only have one patron who is now facing very many challenges. She is always going home too late at night just because she is still guiding us. So we are just requesting if we can get some patrons.
Who are you requesting?
I'm requesting principal.
The principal, great. And they will ask the principal who to request. Yeah, thank you so much for your lovely stories, ladies. And now to the gentleman. Your name, sir?
My name is Dismas Otieno. I'm in Form 4B. I'm a student at Science Engineering Fair. I get to perform my invention in national, where I go with a adapted mouse. In our morals, we get that some student usually fear science subject like mathematics. So in that, they usually get it ashamed when they enter the room of club like this science. So we should motivate them. Yes, thank you.
Okay. What motivated you to enter the club?
Since I am participating in all science subjects, my teacher motivated me to enter.
Okay, so you wanted to strengthen your skills?
Yes.
Okay, great. What is the latest idea you're working on?
Adapted mouse.
Adapted mouse.
Yes.
So what problem is it solving?
It solves the problem in typing words.
In typing words?
Yes.
For which learners? With learners with special needs?
Those with no limbless.
Limbless learners.
Yes.
Okay, so the adapted mouse helps them interface with the computer.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Very good. How far did the idea go?
In national.
Nationals?
Yes.
And what position did you come out?
4.
4?
Yes.
Countrywide?
Wow. Yes.
That's awesome. Wow. So this is actually a center for excellence already.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Will be asking which school exactly.
Which school is this?
This is Joyland Special Secondary School.
Where is it?
In Kisumu
In
Central.
Kisumu Central. Joyland Special. Okay, perfect. And this trophy, you won it for?
We won it for the best the best physics project, and also the best special school that only participated in science.
In the whole country?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Madam Angela, congrats.
Congrats.
Thank you for supporting Madam Angela, and thank you, Madam Angela, for introducing us to your team. We want to commend you for the hard work. Thank you for showing us around. And thank you for Madam Principal and the bazaar and everyone else for showing us around. We appreciate. Any questions you have for us? Any questions? We will still be coming back from tomorrow, but any questions you might have? We'll keep talking. Okay, thank you.
I have a question. Yeah?
Yes.
And this question goes to us. Yeah?
To us? this question goes to us, the public. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Like, what can we do? You get? Like, there are challenges in their curriculum development.
Okay.
Like, I believe government agencies like KICD should take note in what is happening and factor in how to integrate AI tools with learning with the digital literacy program for special needs. Yeah? And because now with AI tools, they can be able to customize training according to the specific needs of every learner. And also they can be able to fill in the capacity gaps for the educators. As well, we want to also to call the community support organizations. Yeah, take note in what is happening, because you see these children, these learners are doing a great job already. Like they're winning championships in science, tech, engineering, and math already. Science, tech, engineering, and math. National championship. These are skills of the future. Sure. These are the most highly employable skills even of today. You see, and these guys are already beating even guys who have more privileges than them. Sure. So we want to call on the government.
They're competing under normal category.
Under normal category.
It's not a special category.
Yes.
It's very important for us to
highlight
that.
So it is very important also for the government to take note. Even in all those other schools that are not special needs schools, they should incorporate infrastructure that facilitates for people with disability. Even in public spaces, like the transit system, you know, it should incorporate how they can enable wheelchairs. Even schools like this, their school buses, even school like this, maybe you guys can just take a look at the corridors and all that. You know, it is not wheelchair friendly. You see, so such things, we need to have conversations around these things. Just conversations for fast. And let's be very honest, because there are people who take advantage of people who are vulnerable in the society. So let's be very honest so that we can divide the discourse. We know who the people who are proactive or reactive. Eh? Yes. We know people who are going to initiate stuff. Yeah, people who have the goodwill. Yeah, people who have the collective interest to empower this community. So we need to engage in conversations. You as a media, please welcome us, welcome these champions to your studios. Welcome, make her feel acknowledged, because as you see, even the students are acknowledging her sacrifice. Sure. Yeah, she lives here late. She's a family woman. You see, we need to acknowledge also the role women are playing in this space. You see, as you can see even in the club, see how well they are represented by women. You see, this is an empowering story, and I want to call everyone, the guys who came here for the feasibility study, and also the communities that we represent, the organizations that we represent, even the recyclers, yeah, especially on e-waste, yeah, because it's only a waste when it's not being utilized properly. You see, that's how it becomes waste. So on electronic waste, let's see how we can organize, how we do organized waste segregation, so that we can have specific e-waste, so that these e-waste can be used also to enable their projects, like old chips, boards, you know, some wires and all these things. They can resource their center. Yes, even computers. Yeah, even for any person who's willing to equip them, they're under-resourced when it comes to technology. And I want to assure you, we are not going to stop here. Okay? This is a guarantee that and goodwill, a demonstration of goodwill that we want to resource you with human resource. Okay, assistance. We want to resource you with technology assistance. Yeah, both the tools and technicians. And finally, we also want to resource you with financial assistance. At this age, we can start even a crowdfunding platform, and we want to localize it so that the people from the community be part of this thing. Okay, we are not going to look for donors from abroad. We are just going to do it by ourselves. Yeah. Okay, if they want to join us, well and good. But the spirit is, we care about our community and we must care about each other. Yes, thank you.
How is your classes divided? Like you say you work for long hours. How do you handle that? Like, do you have subdivision of classes where you come at this particular time with this maybe a group of students, then you release, you come for another class?
No, you know, our lessons usually starts from 7
In the morning.
In the morning, up to 1:50 is when lessons ends. But there is also some few lessons of encouragement from 2:30 up to 4:30. So officially our lessons ends at 4:30. And that is only the time I can now get these students. And not all the time. The club day is only one. It's only that sometimes I also look for my few time to sacrifice to be with them. That is why they are telling you, even sometimes I get out of here at 2 a.m. in the morning. Yes, which is not very, very easy for me, and I'm a lady. It's also not, and I stay very far. Kisumu is not very safe. Yeah. So it has not been very easy. It's a sacrifice. For you to achieve it, it has been just like a sacrifice for me with them. Even sacrificing up to that time, and they are waking for another class in the morning. It has not been very easy. Yeah, but we are really trying our best. And all in all, we have done our best to come up with this. And we really thank God for where we have reached and what we have all done for this time. It's a wonderful thing, even for the school. Okay. Yes. I think they can still acknowledge us. We have never been proud for it. We have never been acknowledged to feel that we are, we really want to feel that as a club, because we are really doing our best. And every time it's not only this trophy I have other 4 more trophies in that office. Okay. I brought at county level. The way they have said, I was in position 3 overall. All the schools in Kisumu County, I was number 3, and I took a trophy, and I also got a trophy for number 1 in physics in the county. When we went to regionals, I also managed to get 2 trophies for number 1 in physics and number 1 in the behavioral science. So it is not easy. It has just been a sacrifice for me.
Maybe a short message for the parents, because now that you want students.
What I can tell the parents, I really acknowledge them for giving me their students without fear, allowing me to be able to be with them even in holiday hours. Other thing I can also say is that I really request them they continue motivating their students, their kids to be in science. Science is the key to everything. Yes. So I really request them if they can be able to allow them to be doing innovation, even they can be allowed to go to clubs, to join even some clubs, because I know there are some even outside here where they can learn more, especially on things like Scratch and coding, because we don't do it in school. It's only me who started teaching them. Yes.
Wow. Parting shot for the media team. How do we say goodbye to each other today?
Mine is just to say I'm grateful for you to come. I hope this will go far and it will move mountains. I'm really requesting, if at all this goes far, please remember us with these kids, in that they can also feel proud being acknowledged. They have done something which is good. But I'm so grateful for you coming and talking to us and recognizing us. It's so wonderful.
You're most welcome.
Yes.
So grateful. We're so grateful. Keep the good work.
Yeah.
And
you're gonna motivate you.
God is also watching.
Yeah. I always say that. I always say God is there.
Yeah.
Yes, and God is watching. Yes, whatever you do, you will just be paid. And especially, I'm telling you, when you do good to these learners who are challenged, you get double. Yes, God is there. Yeah.
As a teacher of science, technology, engineering, would you would you want the government to make computer science a compulsory subject in Kenya?
To me, according to where we are heading with the AI, I feel it should be a compulsory subject, because every learner now should be having a knowledge of computer. It should be compulsory subject.
From what age probably?
Even from grade 7. From grade 7 upwards should be a compulsory subject for these learners.
Okay.
Yes, because we are now dealing with coding, and that is where we are heading to.
True.
Yes, so it should be a compulsory. Yes.
And coding can now be done by AI.
And coding can be done by AI.
So it means it's important that we begin learning how to code these devices as early as possible.
As early as possible. Kabisa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other?
I think we just maybe if maybe you'd love to watch this video, you know, maybe to listen to your success story.
I really wish to.
The channel is called My Cup Kenya.
We can exchange contacts.
Yes.
Yeah, I can exchange contacts then.
Online. Because I believe that people, probably somebody is outside there, would love to listen to this.
Yeah.
Even people from your PTA.
Yeah.
And some of you're also putting this on Dala FM. Part of it on you guys will be on the media in the next few days. So once he edits,
you
can always share.
So when people come contact you, just handle them because they'll be your guests.
Yeah. It's okay.
We'll also be sharing them across our platforms. So expect
some
a
calls.
lot of engagement.
Yes. And if people reach out to us and say, hey, there are those girls and boy and teacher that are doing amazing work, can we bring them one or two computers? What do we say? We tell them they can bring them.
In fact, that is what we are looking for. If we can really get some people who are willing even to donate for us some computers, because the main challenge here is the computers. Since these projects are done using, we have to write them. We write them like projects, and we use computers to do that. And I only have 2 laptops out of all those projects.
Out of the 30 students, 2 laptops?
2 laptops.
And no internet.
And I use my own.
Your own. Okay. Big problem. And the whole school and the whole school wants to study computer science.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good place to stop it.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
God bless you, man.
God bless you.
You're doing a great job.
Asanteni.
Sonia, wewe ndo treasurer. Nikuone kando ama unichengeka kitu. You guys are doing a